Recently, Voitrai was made compatible with Music Master music scheduling, meaning that you can schedule all of your Voitrai voice tracks from within the Music Master music scheduling system. You can identify track prompts and inject the audio files into your playlist all through a connection between Voitrai and the Nexus API, which is a part of Music Master. So to begin, all you need to do to configure your Voitrai setup is in the global config, you want to set your parameters for connecting to the individual station. So this would be if you're using the local setup, which we have a client that would be installed on your local machine where Nexus resides. The local IP address or local host for the machine, the name of the station as it appears in your database for Music Master. So if your station name is your call letters or whatever your station name is that is stored in your station name configuration within Music Master and Nexus, that's what you would put here so that the two match. Then is your connection local? What category in Music Master do you want your voice track files to appear in? In this case, VVT, as in Voitrai voice track. And then what is the file path to where the files will be located after the MP3s are downloaded from Voitrai? Once that's complete, all of your configuration in Voitrai is now set. The rest you would do is no different than any other track prompt that you would use in Voitrai. You would just need to know the prompt ID. This prompt ID number is very critical for the next step. Now we will migrate over to our Music Master install. In Music Master, you would go into Dataset, go to Clocks, and you can see Format Clocks. Choose the clock that you would like to edit. On the screen, you'll see in this clock, we already have Voitrai command track prompt equals 02. If you remember a moment ago, we had a track prompt in the Voitrai cloud configuration that had a prompt ID of 02. Now, if we wanted to insert another element into this, all we would have to do is insert element, and then we're going to say what type of element is it. And we would say it is a log note. In the log note description field, we would type Voitrai command and then track underscore prompt equals. And let's just say we have a track prompt in the Voitrai cloud software that is for weather and has an ID of weather. So now we can insert that into our clock, and we'll see that this is our log note for weather. And we can now move it anywhere we want in our clock. So let's just say we want that to appear right after this stop set. Now what Voitrai is going to do is right at this point in the log, it is going to then insert the voice track right after this log note. So if we open up a recent schedule that was produced with voice tracks in it, you'll notice that in this screen we have Voitrai command track prompt underscore. In this case, it was an identifier of test. And below it is a Voitrai audio in the VVT category. And now that has been added to the playlist schedule. And then through the use of the Voitrai client, the files would automatically download to your machine. That's just a very brief overview demonstrating the connection and how easy it is to connect Voitrai and Music Master.